We made it.
We did.
Tell us about the drive day.
It was okay. It started out, I mean, we expected the worst. So, it started out really rainy when we left for about 30 minutes or so, and then it started to clear up. There were patches of rain, but then the last half of it was pretty clear. However, it did start to get windy, which I guess given rain or wind, I prefer, I don't prefer either of them, but they're both their own set of challenges. So we got here though, we got set up, we beat the rain, beat the storm, we got the generator going, we're having lunch, everything's good.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what weather comes for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain. I mean, we're here for one night, and we're going to a state park for 4 nights, kind of our home base as we visit New Orleans. But the weather forecast is rain every day through, like, today's Thursday through like Tuesday next week. So it's gonna be soggy.
I'm sure we'll discuss the weather at length, but this is our camping spot here at the distillery, which was super great harvest toast and super fun. Then we came back to the camper and it thunderstormed all night long. And so this is the flooded lake out here where the water was rising, covered all these trees last night.
We are making our way through Louisiana, and we are detouring to see the Tobasco factory.
Avery Island.
So me and Ann came to New Orleans about a decade ago, and like kind of on our way out we realized, oh, we could have done like the Tobasco tour. That'd been fun. Little did we know, so I like made a note that we wanted to see it on this trip. Little did we know that it is actually like 2 hours away from New Orleans, and so luckily our harvest host that we stayed at last night, it was only 30 minutes away from there. So we shot down here and are doing this before we check into our next campsite. Apparently there's bears here.
Stop, Tabasco Barrel Museum.
Yep.
Wash them, be ready to use for the next 3 years.
Salt. They fill it up with the pepper, mashed up pepper and salt, and then they put the top on the barrel, and they put salt on top of every barrel to help seal it.
That one's also bad. Everything did that same. Well, that one's...
They know exactly how far to hammer it down.
You like it? Little pepper elves?
No, they're pepper people.
Pepper people?
Yeah.
I see it. These are the big wooden vats with the vinegar in and the pepper mash. And that green thing on top, or blue, whatever it was, spins the entire tank. It's got like a paddle in there and it spins
Keep it mixing.
the sauce and then mixing it.
This is the blending building. Tell me about the smell.
It smells kind of like how salsa tastes, in my opinion.
I agree with Emily. It smells how salsa tastes.
Smell like hot sauce?
Yes, them too.
And call home. We are proud of the Tabasco pepper sauce we've made since the 1800s. And we're just as proud of the place where we come from. It's a place for people to learn. And so too is the life.
That's so hot.
Monday through Thursday they do bottling.
Yeah.
And today's Friday.
No.
Otherwise the little bottles will be going through there.
No.
What kind do you have, Ben? What? Raspberry chipotle?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one for you.
Thank you. It's like ice cream, raspberry chipotle ice cream.
There's also raspberry chipotle hot sauce.
Yes. Okay, so we did all the sampling. Now we're ordering a snack to try at the cafe. I want everyone to tell me their favorite Tabasco flavor that they tried.
Original. I like the original.
Classic.
And honey.
Oh, and they have honey also that we tried, which is not related to Tabasco. It's just from the bees here on Avery Island, right?
Yeah, but the honey was really good.
Okay, an original Tabasco.
I like the raspberry chipotle and the raspberry chipotle ice cream.
Yeah.
Colin?
I liked the raspberry ice cream, raspberry chipotle ice cream, and the red jalapeno sauce.
Okay. Okay, well my mouth is burning. Anyone else?
No.
Mine
It
is
was burning before the...
gently tingling.
Gently, I feel like that's the goal. If you leave
before
the
we
Tabasco tour.
before we went to the restaurant, my tongue was yelling at my throat. My tongue, I felt like, was never going to forgive me.
Okay. So we did the self-guided tour. We went to the store and tried all the Tabascos. We went to the little restaurant and we tried some fried shrimp and gumbo. And now, what are we doing, Dado? You explain it.
So it's on this, what they call island, Avery Island. And
Which is not an island.
It's not an island,
at
but
all.
it's on a salt dome, so it like stands tall and looks like an island in the surrounding area. Anyway, there's a like nature preserve that you drive through on the island that we're doing next. Right?
Yes, it's called Jungle Gardens.
And they have animals, bird sanctuary, plant life. So we're gonna go see what that's all about.
We'll cruise around it. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
This tree is over 300 years old. It's named after Grover Cleveland, who visited the area in the late 1800s.
And saw this tree.
Yes, it is crazy looking. It's a 300-year-old tree. That's insane. That's older than the United States. guys, look out your window for a minute. Okay, well, never seen anything like this before.
No.
It also looks like there's stalagmites over there.
Those are
Yes.
tree trunks.
They're like the
From old
tree.
trees.
The tree broke off.
Or they're roots. One of the two. They might be roots.
Okay. This is very exciting. What is happening right now, Sam?
Well, number one, we're stuck in traffic leading up to a bridge that is going over the Mississippi River. So we're headed east going over the Mississippi River. And we were just talking about that when we crossed the Mississippi River, when we started our journey going west. And I told Ann that was hour 4.
Yeah, 4 hours after leaving home,
We crossed the Mississippi
across the
River
Mississippi,
from Wisconsin into Minnesota.
and 4 months later,
Almost exactly 4 months to the day later.
we are at last crossing back over the Mississippi River. It's pretty exciting.
It is, it's crazy.
So we're going to see what this side of the country has to offer.
Luckily, there's traffic on
Luckily, yeah, we get to really enjoy it the most. Okay, we have survived night 3 of thunderstorm. Turned out night 1 we were just being babies because that was child's play. And we were at the campground in Lafayette. Oh yeah, the campground in Galveston area. Night 2, we were at the distillery. There were severe thunderstorms, a lot of rain, and I basically stayed up all night watching the lake get closer to our camper. Then we moved here to Fontainebleau State Park near New Orleans. And last night was severe thunderstorms, so much rain, and a tornado watch, which thank God did not come to anything. Now it's morning and it's still raining. I wanted to do the update of what our campground looks like right now. We are, for reference, the state park is on Lake Pontchartrain, which my understanding, I'm going to need to read a little bit more about this. It's a very large lake, and it's basically between where we're camping and New Orleans, and I believe that this lake is essentially what flooded New Orleans during Katrina, but I have to fact check that. Anyway, so we are near the lake, but we aren't like on the lake to the point of watching it rise all night long. Also, it's a very large lake, so okay, let's see what the campground looks like this morning. Okay, so there's our truck out there. We got a puddle. Fortunately, our spot is concrete and kind of raised up. We have a higher spot in this campground. Okay. Rain kind of stops right next to us here. I think that's our picnic table. We got in the dark last night, so we haven't actually seen the campground. Okay, see picnic area for those people over here. Their picnic table, grill. I don't think anyone's going to be doing any grilling today. Okay, let's see. Okay, kind of feels the sights are a little raised up. Oh, there's some thunder. Do you hear it? Okay, at camp, picnic tables, Dan. Okay, that is the weather update from New Orleans. It's wet. There's been a lot of thunder. There's been a lot of rain. Today seems like a wash. It's just gonna rain a lot, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get to actually do something and see New Orleans, which is what we're here for.
The campsite is flooded! Wow. I can't even sit at the picnic table. Oh yeah.
Kind of loud rain. It is kind of loud rain. You're not wrong, buddy. I mean, it's getting worse for sure.
If it touches the hamper, then I'm going in the loft.
All the kids got a flight of soda made by Avita Brewing. Let's see, the gentleman labeled them all. So it's cream soda, root beer, king cake flavor soda, and then the hop water, which he said you should probably try that one first because it's probably not going to be your favorite. Kids are not their target demographic with the hop water. So you should try it. Should we try that one first?
Everyone try it.
No.
No.
Kind of good. I like it.
It's okay. It tastes kind of like seltzer.
Yeah.
Can I try it?
Wash it down with some cream soda now.
You're gonna try the cream soda? Go for it, man.
You
Way better. Creamy.
Creamy?
Tastes like Dr. Pepper. Tastes like
You may?
Dr. Pepper, kind of. Very good.
Okay, it's New Orleans Day. We drove over the big bridge. We came to New Orleans with the kiddos.
Yeah.
A day we've been looking forward to, and questioning what it was going to be like for a long time.
But we have a plan. We got here early. It's 8 o'clock right now. We are going to get some beignets at Cafe du Monde. We are going to Mass at the giant church just around the corner. What's it called?
I will tell you all about it.
God.
I read about it last night. I did forget the name, but I know things about it.
It's in Jackson Square. And then we're doing a French Quarter walking tour. We've got ideas for lunch, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Okay. I like this technique. Get a sugary one. It's the okay. You need to wait a minute.
How is it?
Great.
Great?
It's cutting it in the squares. And I just toss them in the fryer.
Some of them missed though.
No.
Okay, we are here at the Cathedral St. Louis, King of France. I think is what it's called. There's a lady over there who's real mad about something. I'm gonna tell you what I think I know about it,
Okay.
based on the reading I did last night.
And I'll tell you if I think it's true or not.
Okay, so first of all, when they built, this is the longest continually occupied Catholic cathedral in the United States. It was built actually on top, the original cathedral in 1719 was built on top of actually like the ground where like a pioneer settler sort of church had been. So really this land has been holy for a very long time. So they built the original
That is true.
cathedral in 1719, but it's actually been through 3 different buildings because at least they burnt down. Basically, that used to happen.
Burnt
Burnt
down.
down.
Got flooded.
Whatever, destroyed. I think what we're looking at here is from 1794.
Wow, it looks amazing.
I think. One of the versions definitely was built in 1794. Maybe we'll find, there might be like a plaque or a sign or something that summarizes it. So, longest continually occupied, therefore called the oldest Catholic cathedral in the U.S.
Love it. Okay.
What do you think?
I love it.
Got it right?
Yeah, you got
Sounds
it.
like
Yeah.
what
Fact
you-
check.
What you wrote
Yeah.
in your thesis about it?
Yeah.
We toured Jackson Square and then went to Mass at the cathedral. My facts about it were mostly right, but the cathedral has seen a lot of reconstruction and additions over the years, so nothing we see today is from 1794. It's a beautiful cathedral nonetheless, though it's interesting to note that to this day it lacks indoor plumbing. After our trip to the Texas state capitol, we immediately recognized these flags on the right as all the flags that have flown over New Orleans in its history, 10 in all. After Mass, we took a walking tour of the French Quarter. Our guide took us all around and gave us some lessons in New Orleans history and architecture.
So we just did the French Quarter tour, and I told each of the children beforehand that they're going to have to tell me 2 facts afterward.
Okay.
so Ben is ready to tell me his 2 facts.
Okay.
He's going first. I like this because then the other ones can't
Yeah.
use them again.
New Orleans is home to the oldest building on the Mississippi Valley,
Okay.
and that there's like a statue that looks like this, and that's called Touchdown Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Well done. Okay, Colin's ready? Okay.
Yes. I learned that it was controlled by the French colony for some time, and it gets affected by floods a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's, remember that fancy word?
It's
Alluvial land below sea level. Okay.
Alright, Evie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Girls got more education than boys did.
Okay, because of who?
The nuns.
Okay.
And the French didn't really do much to help New Orleans, and then they gifted it to Spain.
Okay. Do you know what happened after that?
After our walking tour, we found a spot to enjoy some must-have New Orleans snacks, including a shrimp po' boy and muffaletta sandwich. When we finished lunch, we walked around a bit more and then hopped in the truck to drive through the Garden District and show the kids a New Orleans cemetery. All in all, we weren't sure to expect on this day in New Orleans with kids. This touring plan worked out great for us. We all learned something and had a lot of fun.
Okay, so we are packing up our stay here at
Fontainebleau
State Park in Louisiana. We're going to give our thoughts on it because we have a lot of very positive thoughts. We knew we wanted to come to New Orleans, and anyone who's RV traveled and wants to go to New Orleans understands that, or any big city, but New Orleans specifically, that like safety is key, especially when you have a family. And so it's a little challenging to find a safe neighborhood to RV camp
We looked at a lot of
near
places.
New Orleans.
Someone recommended KOA to us.
Yep,
but
KOA, but like we have a big rig, and so navigating a city in a big rig, and
And then
most of the campsites are small.
I recorded that the RV park next to the cemetery in actual
Yep.
New Orleans. There were options.
Which like has character for sure. But I found this state park, which is, if you know anything about geography of New Orleans area, New Orleans is situated on the south side of Lake Pontchartrain, and this campground is directly north of it on the north side of Lake Pontchartrain. And there's a causeway bridge, toll bridge, to get from where we're camping to New Orleans, which we took. It was $6 to take it, and it took about 45 minutes to get to the French Quarter, which was like perfect for I thought, like. And this campground is beautiful. It was, I don't know, $25 a night for water and electricity. Beautiful campsite. Beautiful park.
Beautiful town.
Yeah, a great town, Mandeville.
Fabulous town, Mandeville, Louisiana.
This whole area is very lovely. Then there's the running path. There's the Tammany Trace running path.
36-mile rails to trails running, biking, multi-purpose path.
Yep. And
which
it runs right through the park.
Runs through the state park, and you could take you could take your kids. It's 8 miles up to that children's museum,
Okay.
which is where we looked at the Christmas lights. So
Mhm.
you could take kids on bikes 8 miles up the path to the children's museum,
Yep.
or if you wanted to.
We used it for running
we
training.
ran.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
This was like not unexpected, but this campground blew it out of the park. no pun intended, for what we needed it to be. It was perfect.
Yeah.
I 10 out of 10 would recommend to anyone coming to the area, stay here, visit New Orleans, drive in.
This is the way to do it.
Yeah, it was perfect. So,
Definitely.
on to the next spot. Mississippi, here we come.